Alright, we get to be on the play. Don't love this hand, but we've got a scryer. And if we hit our land drops, we've got a pretty nice curve. Just try to aggro him out in the air again. He mulled a 5 this time. Kept on top. So lucky. Alright, sweet. We drew a land. Which means I don't have to scry upkeep. Wait, get a little more information. And block that. Let's play a Windrake. Start getting in the air next turn. I'm going to scry for a land, I think. Alright. He's got his plan. Keep that on top. Play my Pioneer. Make it a 3-2. There's an argument for making a servo because I have the acrobatic maneuver, but I'd rather just be as aggressive as possible here in the air. We take one hit of 3 and then we can start dealing with what he's got going on. We could even set up a Fairgrounds Warden acrobatic maneuver type situation if we want. If we play something better for us to kill. That's a problem. That takes away my offense and it puts a lot of pressure on me. I'm surprised he didn't put the counter on the Seed Sculptor though. It's much worse for him because I have the Warden. Timing is... Maybe it's not good enough. Maybe I just push that to the bottom. It's not going to do anything meaningful, really. The stuff I'm worried about is his, like, 4 toughness stuff. It was a good draw. Let's just Warden his Rhino. It's not a mold of 5, so I don't have to do anything too fancy to finish this game out. I have one more scry. I'm not even sure what I'm scrying to at this point, though. Sending in, that's interesting. Might have a hazardous conditions. I think I'm just still gonna block. That's okay, that's fine. Lifelink is kind of annoying. I'm gonna push that, just look for more action. Let's go ahead and chip in. I think it's worth it to send in the Warden. Blocking's a risky proposition anyway, and I don't mind him trying to race at this point, based on our hand. Sure. Alright, 2-drop, not bad. This Windrake's gonna have to do a lot of work here. So I think what I'm gonna do here is try to incite him into a trick and then flicker my Warden and take his Peema Outrider. Or trade wins it or something. He doesn't want to attack. It's also fine. Ooh, a free scry. Sweet. He scryed his to the top. I'll push mine to the bottom. no reason to do anything just yet. Ooh, another good draw. So now we've got a clock going. Our hand is good. Not really sure what his base color is. It must be green, black, splash red. No, everyone's coming in. Fascinating. Alright, or not. I'll take 4. Alright. Fair enough. Send in with these. And then I guess we're gonna trade winds, bouncing, aviator, Pima outrider, and then I'm gonna flicker my warden, eat the stomper. Seems like a plan. Let's see, or I can maneuver my aviator, but I'm 1 short of lethal in the air. Well, regardless, we don't have to make any decision just yet. Depends on what he does with his turn. I'm happy to take 5. We could be in a position where we can just kill him here. Like, I bounce this, see if he has a response. Make some Thopters. And then I guess I'll scry, see what's going on up top. Bottom that. I can trade winds, aviator, and Pima outrider, and then just attack with everything. Probably worthwhile. Might be too risky, but I think this should work out. Let's see, so we can block these 2, take 11 if he has nothing. If he has a removal spell for this, maybe, he gets back Rhino. But then I play Aviator, I have a bunch of chump blockers. Don't think this can go too wrong for me, but I've been wrong before. This might be unnecessarily greedy. Alright, it just is lethal. That's good. Alright, so his deck looks fairly aggressive. I need to probably make a couple more changes here. Insidious Will, probably not going to be fast enough, so I can bring in another select for inspection. I could cut a land on the draw for something else. Maybe Trail Hawk to get to the air. Dromedary doesn't seem good enough to deal with all of his giant fatties. Thriving Ibex, kind of the same thing. I could just like play 3 select for inspections so he could never get a leg up on me. It's an option. Do something like this. Try to win in the air. Could play the Wingsmith to try to get in as well, but it is a 4-drop that can't block any of his big problematic things. Matches up poorly against the Rhino. I think something like this looks good to me. Let's give this a shot.